Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have some pieces to show you from a few different brands. There's kind of a running theme throughout today's video in that it's all very Parisian style classics. So these are what I would consider very basic but essential pieces if you're into that Parisian minimal style, which I very much am. So I'm excited to talk you through the pieces today and also style them up and show you some of the outfits that I've been enjoying wearing recently in this kind of transitional springtime weather. If you do enjoy videos like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel down below and let's get straight into it. So I'm going to start off with the first few pieces, which are actually from a brand that I have recently discovered, and they do these Parisian style essentials, basics, classics really well in my opinion, and that brand is Goguelia. So Goguelia are kindly sponsoring this portion of the video, but I'm really excited to show you the pieces they sent me and style them up in a few different ways. So I'll start with the shirt I'm wearing now because this is one of the pieces. This is a white, quite simple shirt, but it has this beautiful pleating, almost plissé detail on the sleeves. Otherwise it's very simple. It has quite a large collar, as you can see. It's probably slightly bigger than your average collar, but obviously the colour is a basic and it's a very casual everyday kind of blouse shirt that you can wear with a little bit of elevation because of this pleated detail, which is what I'm all about, those classic silhouettes, those simple pieces that have a little bit of something to them. So this I absolutely love. I put it on as soon as the package arrived and I'm really enjoying styling this either with a pair of blue jeans or a pair of black tailored trousers as well. For sizing reference, I got mine in a size large. I actually got everything in today's video in a size large. I was a little bit worried about the sizing if it would run small, so I went on the larger size just to be safe. But actually a lot of these pieces fit me really well, but I probably could have taken a medium as well. So I would actually say that the brand runs pretty true to size. Regarding all of the pieces I've tried, I would say a medium is like a UK 10 and a large is a UK 12. Next up we have one of my favourite items that they sent me, and it's this beautiful wool cardigan with these gold buttons. This is absolutely gorgeous and perfect for this transitional season. I've been seeing a lot of jumpers and cardigans in this kind of style. It's almost reminiscent of like a Chanel, Celine style jacket, but in a slightly more casual form because it's a wool cardigan, and I just love it. It's a beautiful quality, it's 100% wool, and as I said, it just has these gold buttons on it that add a little bit of oomph, again a little bit of elevation to a really simple piece otherwise. The fit is beautiful. I also got this in a size large and I would say this fits really well like a UK 12, and I just absolutely love it. There's no itch to it, although it is 100% wool. It's a really nice soft wool and you can wear it closed, which I've been doing. You can also wear it open over a t-shirt or a vest top, something like that, and it just looks really chic. It's definitely one of those Parisian style essentials that I feel was missing from my wardrobe. Surprisingly, I don't actually have many stripes, or at least I didn't before this video. I now have quite a few. I had one very thick heavy striped sweater that just was only appropriate for winter, whereas this is much more appropriate for spring and fall, those transitional seasons, because it is warm, because it's wool, but it's not super thick, and obviously wearing it open it feels a little bit lighter as well. So big fan of this one. Sticking with the stripe theme, that is definitely a theme across today's video. I have some stripes for every season essentially, so moving into something that's much more of a summer piece. This is a true basic. It's this very simple white and navy striped vest in this gorgeous, very lightweight material. This is like a tencel blend. It's beautifully soft and it's just ever so simple but lovely in its design. It has this white trim all along the edges, but otherwise it is just really simple. So it's higher at the back and a slight scoop neck at the front. This is going to look gorgeous in the summertime when you really want something very lightweight in the height of summer. This with a pair of denim shorts or a pair of white tailored or linen shorts I think would look really nice. It kind of plays into that Parisian style, but it also plays into that more coastal style that's really popular at the moment, and to be honest is always popular every summer, so I really like it for both of those. Layered with some gold chunky necklaces, a few different necklaces, I think this would look really gorgeous. So it's not something I'm wearing quite yet because it just isn't warm enough in England to be wearing something this lightweight quite yet. Although I guess you maybe could layer it over something like the shirt I'm wearing now potentially, but I think I'll mostly be wearing it on its own when it is really warm. For something that's a little bit more appropriate for the current weather in England is this striped top. So this is also very lightweight and thin. It's not a thick, heavy jumper by any means. It's a stretchy fabric. This I've been loving at the moment on cooler days because it is obviously a slight turtleneck, long sleeved, but it is thin. So this under a trench is kind of perfect level of warm for this current weather we're having. And this looks really great with black tailored trousers, particularly for a work environment. If you're, you know, working somewhere where you don't have to be super smart, but you still want to look put together, or just casually, it would also look really great with jeans as well. This is a silk wool blend, so it's a gorgeous soft fabric, zero itch to this one as well. This one I would say you could size down in. Mine is a size large, and I should mention that I also got this one in a size large as well. This one, because it's so stretchy, I could have done a medium and you could probably size down, but equally because it's stretchy, it kind of clings to the body anyway, so a large is absolutely fine as well. But yeah, I absolutely love the composition of it. It feels really high quality, and it's just a very simple stripe. Again, a Parisian style classic. I've definitely saved the best till last. This is by far my favourite piece from Goguelia, and I absolutely love it, and it's something I've been looking for a while, and this has definitely ticked a box for me. It is this absolutely stunning trench coat. So this is my perfect colour of camel beige trench coat. I find that a lot of trench coats in this colour, I've talked about this before, they come up too yellowy, too warm toned. The Cezanne one is lovely in the camel, but it is very orangey yellow toned, and it doesn't look great on my skin tone, although I definitely still like it. This one on the other hand is just a little bit cooler, and it just is my perfect shade. I absolutely love it, and the style of the trench coat is gorgeous as well. It's a lighter weight trench coat than the Cezanne one, so if you have the Cezanne one, I can compare it to that. It's definitely slightly lighter. It's unlined in some areas and lined in others. It's got a Cupro lining, and it's 100% wool, but don't let that kind of make you think it's really thick and heavy. It is very lightweight. It's almost like a duster style trench coat in my opinion, because it is definitely more flowy, more lightweight. The Cezanne one that I have, it's quite a thick, rigid material, so it lies a little bit more straight. It doesn't flow as much as something like this. Because this is lighter, it's going to really flow quite beautifully on the body, and the fit is gorgeous. I got mine in a size large, and I would say it fits like a UK 12. I quite like the it's not oversized, but it's loose, and I like that in this because again, it's flowy, it's that duster style, it looks very effortless, and I just love everything about it. The details are beautiful. It has this flap, I can't remember what this is called, it does have a name, on the back, like a proper trench. It has the tie, which has like a proper buckle on it. It is quite reminiscent of something that you would find from Burberry, and it has the cuffs on the sleeves with the button as well, and I just love everything. I love the fit, but most of all I love the colour, and it's definitely ticked that box in my wardrobe of having this kind of classic camel trench colour, because obviously my Cezanne one is green, which I absolutely love, but sometimes I do want to emulate that really classic French look of something like the outfit I'm wearing now, or the stripe, with something like this, and it's just that ultimate Parisian chic, and this definitely does that for me. I will show you it on, but yeah, it's by far one of the most beautiful trench coats I've tried, and I've actually tried quite a few in my hunt for the perfect camel trench, and this one definitely comes out on top, so I would highly recommend it. If you would like to try any of the pieces that I've mentioned today from Goguelia, then I will leave them all linked down below with my sizing information as well. I do also have a discount code for you. I will put it up on screen and in the description box if you would like 25% off your first purchase with them. I want to say a massive thank you to Goguelia for sponsoring this part of the video. Now I'm going to show you some items from some other brands. Okay, we're going to stick with the stripe theme. Unbelievably, I do have another striped item to show you, and it is this gorgeous pink striped shirt. This is from a brand I've been wanting to try for absolutely ages. It's just been on my radar for a couple of years now, and I've never got round to ordering from them, but that has changed. So I've got this with nothing underneath, that's the brand. Shirt, it's a British brand, a slow fashion brand, and I love they do shirts, pretty much just shirts, especially striped shirts is what they're really well known for. I actually got this one on Vinted, so I got it second hand. I would definitely order from them because spoiler, I love this shirt and I love a lot of their different styles and colours, but I just saw this one pop up on Vinted in my size. It's a medium, a UK 10, and I thought, you know what, I've never tried the brand. It's a great way to try them out, to get one for a bit of a bargain of a second-hand price, and then if I like it, I can tell you and I can maybe order from them in the future. And I do absolutely love it. I've been wearing it loads already. I wore it in my last video if you saw that. I love this pink colour. I think this is quite flattering on my skin tone. A lot of people did compliment me on it in my last video, so it must be a good colour for me. And yeah, it's just a vertical striped shirt. Absolutely love it. I would say the fit is oversized but not huge. It's kind of that slouchy, slightly boyfriend style fit you want from a shirt like this. I've worn it open with a white vest, like a stretchy bodycon vest underneath. I've worn it closed and untucked if I want that more casual baggy look, and I've worn it tucked into jeans as well if I want that little bit, you know, more of a flattering shirt look. So yeah, I love it in all ways, and I'm going to be wearing this absolutely loads. I can see this even on the beach over a bikini. It's one of those shirts that just does so many things and can kind of work in any season, because you can layer it up or you can wear it undone with shorts or a bikini, and it's perfect that way as well. So would highly recommend with nothing underneath. The quality feels lovely. It's 100% cotton, and yeah, I just absolutely love it. And I think it's a bit more of an unusual colour, a colour you might not be able to find at cheaper places like H&M, Zara, that kind of thing. I think I have a code for them for you to get £10 off your first order, or 10%, I can't remember which one. I'll leave it linked down below in case you're interested, but I would definitely be purchasing from them if I want any more shirts in the future. So if you watched my spring wish list video, you'll have seen these mentioned in the wish list, and after I filmed that video, I did end up purchasing some. These are some ballet flats. I got these on Vestiaire. They're secondhand, obviously. They're just a plain black ballet flat with the CC Chanel logo on the toe, but otherwise they're just a very simple leather ballet flat. As I said, they were secondhand, so they're not in perfect condition, but you know, there's no way I would buy these firsthand, so I knew I wanted to go secondhand if I was going to get the Chanel option. I thought I would give you a quick review just because it's kind of interesting to know what these designer brands, what the quality is like, the fit, that kind of thing. In case you're looking for these either new or secondhand, I would say the quality feels really high. Now these have been soled, so they come with a leather sole, which is, you definitely want to get a rubber sole put on them. These already had a rubber sole on them when I bought them, because obviously someone had already worn them. So that's good, but yeah, definitely if you're buying them new, don't wear them out before you get them a rubber sole put on them. The leather is really soft. I haven't had any issues with them rubbing, although they are kind of already worn in, obviously, because they're secondhand. They're not supported really on the bottom. They're pretty hard and flat. But these aren't shoes I would wear on a really long day of walking. These are shoes I'd wear at the weekend if I was just going out for lunch, or, you know, a little bit of a walk around the city shopping, but nothing where I was going to be on my feet all day, because I don't think ballet flats are the best shoes for that generally. But yeah, if you're just going to be out for a couple of hours, they are pretty comfortable and high quality ballet flat for sure. And the fit, I would say they run pretty true to size. I got mine in a 38.5, which is a UK 5.5. That is really my size. I mean, I usually go for a 5 if companies don't do half sizes, but if they do half sizes, I will generally get the 5.5, and that's why I got in these, and they fit perfectly. If you would like, I will leave some links to some options on Vestiaire, because there are loads of Chanel ballet flats on Vestiaire for some reasonable prices. So I'll do some research and leave the links to the best ones I can find down below in case you're interested. Two more accessories to show you now. First one is a pair of sunglasses. I also got these secondhand. I've really been loving secondhand shopping lately. These are a pair of Prada sunglasses. So I actually tried these. Bit of a random story. I tried them, I bought them from John Lewis. You might have seen my Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. I bought a few pairs from Prada to try on to decide which shape I wanted. And then I actually saw these secondhand, so I sent the John Lewis ones back and I bought them for half the price secondhand, which was fantastic. I found these on Vinted. So these are just a pair of tortoiseshell sunglasses from Prada. They're in this kind of, what would you call this? Like, it is a slight cat eye, rounded kind of shape. They're quite large sunglasses, and then they just have the Prada logo in gold on the side, so they're pretty subtle in terms of logo. And these are just a bit different to anything else I own. I wanted something that was a bit more rounded in its shape. I don't know if it's necessarily the most flattering shape for my face, because I have a round face. I think I'm supposed to wear more angular sunglasses, but I don't really care. I really like these anyway. So that's what they look like. They're just like a nice, as I said, they kind of go out at the edges slightly, so a slight cat eye, but nothing too dramatic. And they're just like a good everyday summer sunglass. And I do think they've got that kind of Audrey Hepburn classic Parisian style to them. I much prefer a tortoiseshell generally as opposed to a black sunglass, just because I think it's a little bit softer, it's not as harsh, and I think it goes with everything because it's got black in it but it's also got brown in it, and I wear a lot of brown accessories, brown leather, so that's why I went for the tortoiseshell rather than the black. Finally, I have another secondhand purchase for you. So actually, apart from the Goguelia stuff, everything I bought was secondhand. This one I bought on Vinted as well. Can you guess what it is? This is another thing that was on my spring wish list video a couple of weeks back, and another thing that after filming that video, the right one popped up on my Vinted and I made the purchase. So it is a Loewe basket bag, the classic style that's been around for many years now. This is not something I would buy full price, but as I said, I saw it for a really good price on Vinted and I wanted a basket bag anyway, so I bit the bullet and got this one. So this is the dust bag, and then this is the basket bag. So this is the medium size. I'm pretty sure this was basically unworn or minimally worn. There's no damage, or there's not even really any creasing on the leather on the straps. So it's just the one that a lot of people have. It is a very popular style still, even though it's been around for probably about 6-7 years now, but you know, for good reason. It's a classic. It does look really great with summer outfits. I was a bit unsure whether I was actually going to keep this or whether I might resell it, because it was such a good price that I felt like I could resell it if I didn't want it in the end for the same price, if not a little bit more than I bought it for. So I was a little bit unsure whether I was going to keep it, because I was like, do I really want a Loewe basket bag, or would I be happier with a Cezanne one or something? But I kind of understand the hype of this now, although, you know, it is just a basket bag at the end of the day. It is really gorgeous, and I just feel like it really elevates all of my summer outfits, and I'm so excited to wear it. And I like the medium size because it is quite practical. You can take this to the beach if you're happy taking your Loewe basket bag to the beach. Equally, you know, it's a good like picnic basket bag, city basket bag. It can kind of do all things in summer, and I really do love the look of it. I know it is an unnecessary purchase, but if you love fashion, you know, some of these things, especially finding them secondhand, I think can be worth it. And I just love it. I just love the way a big basket looks with all of my summer linen and denim and my stripes. I just think it's the perfect combination. So yes, very happy with this. I can also leave some links on Vestiaire to secondhand options for this, because there are loads on the market. Loads of people have bought this over the years and are selling them, so definitely don't buy it brand new, because you don't need to spend that much. You'll find loads of basically unworn ones on secondhand sites. And that is everything I have to show you today. Let me know if you did enjoy this video. Give it a like if you did, and let me know what you thought of the pieces, particularly the Goguelia ones. I will leave my discount code for Goguelia on the screen again here and in the description box if you would like to use that to get some money off your first purchase. Do subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I would love to have you here, and I will leave some more videos on screen for you to continue watching if you would like to continue watching my channel. Thank you very much for all your support as always, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!